Don't be too smart for your own good. Now, this might sound strange, but a lot of our focus and a lot of our growth and a lot of our education is focused on adding information, adding knowledge, adding. And I was reminded of this simple fact. This week, actually, we were hosting a neighborhood s'mores night in our neighborhood. And so we were knocking on all the doors, inviting folks to come and just, roast up some marshmallows and have a good time as it's summertime, and we wanted to meet the neighbors. And before we even talked about exactly how we were going to do this, we printed out some flyers, and there was 5 or 6 kids ages like 7 and under that were helping with this. They just took the flyers and started running and knocking on the doors. And I'll never forget the first people that opened the door said, "Can I help you?" And these 2 kids, one of them was my daughter who's 4, they just stood there and smiled. Just knocked on the door, stood there smiling. Didn't even know what to say, didn't even know what was going on. They just knew that they were going door knocking. And it just made me laugh and made me think about how there's been times in my career where I've had so much knowledge, so much information, but the thing that I lacked was just taking some childlike action. But I've been talking to somebody at a conference, and I get done talking with them, and I'm like, well, I hope they make it. They don't seem like they know too much about what they're doing. And then, to my surprise, they're the speaker on the stage, and they have closed more business than I could ever consider closing because they're not too smart for their own good. They take the knowledge that they have and they apply it. They're out there knocking on doors even before they know what they're going to say. And in your business, there's a measure of you need to know what you're doing. You need to be a professional. You need to have the right answers. But man, there's so many of us that could just use a good dose of we're being too smart for our own good. Just get to action. So don't be too smart for your own good. Just go knock on that door. Make it happen.